said, where should we go? We could go somewhere chic.
Let's do lunch.
Okay, honey.
Lunch.
All right. I'll meet you in the cafeteria in about an hour.
I'll bring my company ID and $5.
Okay,
you
honey.
can get any sandwich there for under $5. It's like a $5 footlong. They're not that big though. Speaking of big,
I've been telling everybody.
right? Outstanding. Love you. Off. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this of course is 2 big hours where we do the big baton handoff. In my show, we've got 3/4 of it are brand new. All of it is on sale price. We have black and white diamonds set in sterling. That is our biggest markdown in the 2 hours. $80 plus marked off of this. This is handmade in Bali. H-O-T and B-I-G. And that's all abalone shell. We've got our only coin pearl bracelet on the day, our only coin pearl at all in our show. And this is a hot pick. Very industrial, very leather, very sterling orbs, some of which are dusted in 14 karat. And then, of course, as we say, we have the Today Special Value. It is stunning. When you say to QVC and our buyers, we need one watch on the day that is so doggone special, so amazing that it can hold its own. It's not a supporting actor or a backup singer. It is the star. This is it. A cushion-shaped, all sterling watch from Ecclesi. With your choice of the white face or what is so trending in magazines like Elle and Italian Vogue, that incredible Submariner blue face. There's a date window. There is so much silver here for the price. It should almost probably be well over the $200, and if you see retail value, you will agree with me. But we've put it on 3 easy payments. Panther link, status, sleek, clean, modern, and so jumbo oversize, and yet still retaining its status look. So that's a gorgeous one. Robert, the designer, is going to be here. He's been in the timepiece business and in sterling doing timepieces for over 20 years, and he learned it in Italy. So boy, does he know how to do it. Now let's talk about that bracelet that I was wearing, which is a 5-strand gorgeousness of black leather cords and hand knotted and floating on the cords, which by the way are held together by a magnetic clasp, are orbs, big and small, of sterling, some high polish, but the really gorgeous ones that for me make it luxe meets industrial are these almost diamond dusted or a lustre finish 14 karat plating done in yellow rose and a black rhodium over sterling. And I'll tell you, this is brand new and it's the only leather piece on the day. Now let's talk about something that very last minute just got added to our show, and it's another big NEW, right? 3/4 of the 2 hours is brand new, stunning, absolutely architectural, and completely having just gotten off the plane from Israel. This is from our Orpaz line. It is almost 3 3/4 carats of your choice of the clear quartz or the amethyst. That carat weight, checkerboard faceted, that size, and look at the textured and look at the sterling, done on 3 easy payments and all made in Israel. It is absolutely a museum piece, and so feminine and gorgeous. That one will be coming up as well. Hey, speaking of coming up and brand new, so it's a buyer's pick on the day, I cannot lie. It is also my pick. Grand finale, it is abalone shell. Hues of greens and blues and pearlescence and iridescence, and all of the silver seen across the top swag and the bail is hand done. All of this made in Bali. 4 easy payments of well under $1 a day. There is a pearl centerpiece, and all of that intricate granulation that you see there, Jawan and techniques that are time-honored and passed down through generations, are all done by hand. And then, speaking of, how hot is this? Could be an oversized clutch, could it not? However, this is how you're storing all of your silver jewelry. You're not getting down and dirty with the goopy creams and the polishing cloth. Where you store your silver jewelry is also now doing the work for you in the case of keeping it anti-tarnish and beautifully polished for up to 50 years. So these are coming up. We had them on our Creed Day, which is kind of gift-giving silver, in 4th quarter in October, and holy smokes, did the colors we debuted then sell out. So now we're bringing back the oldies and launching some newbies like purple and tiger. So that's going to be coming up on the way as well. All right, so we're going to begin with an earring. An earring that I have to say is one of our 3/4 of new in these 2 hours together. It's priced big Bonanza sale price because everything is on sale today, under $35, when instead it should be about $42, and yet the retail value even higher than that. This is one of the top 5 trends that we're seeing in spring and summer. It is floral. Winter florals now and spring florals into summer. But can I tell you what is so exquisite about the flower you see before you? It is all hand carved by a master gem carver out of the rarity of black mother of pearl. Do you see the white? Do you see the greens? Do you see those charcoal grays, the hues of pink, and also that slight shimmer of lavender? Do you see the dimension? A master carver gets in there with the black mother of pearl. And I'll tell you, black mother of pearl is very difficult to carve because you need to, at the end of the day, get a consistency in your color with all of those varied rainbow shades that come out in the shell. So it's really, truly an art form. Close to 300 of these ordered, one of the smallest price points in our 2 hours. Where is my ruler when I need it? Hello and goodbye, and I'm loving my John Shelley. John Shelley, my wingman. Can I get a ruler or my lovely Raquel? By the way, I need 2 rulers because this table is a little wobbly-jobbly. So just anyone who's listening. The drop on these, I'm wearing them. So maybe instead of measuring, because who really needs to see centimeters, you can just see them on me. There is this gorgeous iridescent hand-carved black mother of pearl rose. And then encased around it, its basket is all high-polished sterling silver. Now we're talking about a 1.5-inch drop. We're also talking about a lever back. So that is extremely secure because obviously what you're getting there is one of the finest closure mechanisms that you only get in fine jewelry. But all of that is black mother of pearl. This could be dressy. You could wear this with velvet. This could be so sweet and romantic just with jeans. And also, John Shelley, my wingman's looking at me. So can I get one ruler to measure? And then can I get another ruler because this table is driving me nuts. It's wobbly-jobbly. Sorry, guys, sidebar. Could be so sweet and romantic and easy with a sundress, but even like coming up Wednesday on Fashion Day, I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag. Adorable Denim & Company denim crop pants for spring. Like a little patent ballet flat or a sandal, but then also, how cute would this be like with a satin charmeuse? I'm wearing them with this kind of, I don't know what you would call it, chartreuse charmeuse, kind of all ruffled up, slightly special occasion top. All of that for under $35. And let me just lastly say, in addition to all things floral, all things ruching and tissue papering, kind of like those flowers you used to make in grade school, really big for fashion in spring, summer. This is that sweet dollop of flower. They are brand new today. The presence on the ear is like this big iridescent discus that almost matches the iridescence and the color play that you get in the abalone. Big, beautiful Bali handmade pendant that we're going to see coming up at the end of the show. And then, of course, the high polished silver just frames it, and each one of the little petals are perfectly framed. It follows the line of the shell and how the gem carver has carved it. And you can even stick your finger in there because it's so dimensional. We have much fewer than 1,000 of these to go around. At under $35, it is by far and away one of our most affordable price points in these 2 hours together. You will wear them with everything, and because you get an iridescent light play off the side of your face, they absolutely are going to be gorgeous when it comes to sunny seasons like spring and summer, for literally creating like a light effect on the face, on the cheeks, in those seasons when we really want a little extra glow. The backing is gorgeous. It's like that sterling spiral. And of course, the movement is absolutely, I think, precious and sweet as can be. So a really great way to begin the show. I'll just show you real quick because the ruler, hey, making a late come appearance in the first sell of the hour. Love it. My team rocks. 1.5 inches, I do not lie. I will tell you they are brand new. 3/4 of these 2 hours are brand new. We started with 2,200 of our black mother of pearl earrings done in the sterling, 800 remaining. And it's the only black mother of pearl in this 2-hour extravaganza. So listen, guys, coming up, we have a brand new chain straight out of Italy to debut for you. And wait until you see the movement on this. It's all made up of these high-polished sterling little itsy-bitsy O-rings. It's light as a feather, between $43 and $51, 18 to 22 inches. If you love sterling, there is so much of it for the price here. If you want a brand new chain in your wardrobe, whether that's classic length or a little longer, this one has the most incredible eye candy movement to it because of it having all of these sweet little O-ring links attached to it. So stick around for that one because we're going to debut it from our Arte d'Argento line from Italy. buyer's pick, the Huggy Hoop, nickel-free, hypoallergenic. Don't we love that? I love to call this is the big, bold, small classic. Make sense? I know it's an oxymoron, but new and all sale price. Look at the retail value. Our Big Bonanza price is almost half of that. They are a chunky little hoop. If you buy kids, job, pets, or just hair getting in there, can't wear a long drippy earring. This is a chunky, cute hug the lobe look, but has a lot of sterling presence because of the width. And then can I just show you this? 48 inches of nuggets of citrine and peridot and rose quartz and turquoise. 9 gemstones in this necklace. It's $29. Did you hear that? $29. So this is coming up. Double it, triple it, wrap it around your wrist. Gorgeous play of color for spring, summer, and absolutely hugely affordable given what we're doing today in these 2 hours. So that's Fabu. Can we talk about that? Let me take this off because we're about to get into our first of several rings in the show. And I'll tell you, this is another big brand new, major big time stunner that we've marked down $12 for this very special event day. This is the trend that I think you're already familiar with called the big, bold, big, bold, big, bold cocktail ring. But it's not just the dinner plate medieval size that makes it so fabulous that I almost think I have to show it on my hand to give you the full look at that. It's really, truly the size married with what we've done to it. It is the richness of a smoky quartz stone. That is all gemstone. Forget the sterling presence here. Look at the size of the gem for the price on your screen. It is domed. It is checkerboard faceted. And if you're looking and thinking, and by the way, yes, that's 1 inch top to bottom and about half to 3/4 from top, raising it up to the heavens if you take a look at this view. And do you see that little ping of the light that happens there with the checkerboard faceting? That is a smoky quartz, but it's a doublet so that it's not transparent, so that you're getting the richness of those kind of charcoal gray meet brown tones. They have put a back on this of black calcite to give that incredibly huge checkerboard faceted gemstone an incredible opaqueness that you wouldn't typically see. And when done that way, you're getting the ping of each one of those facets even more. It's almost like the light hits it and stays there instead of passing through it. Even better, luxe meeting huge fashion look, because the size on the hand, I mean, if you want to know where rings are going, this is where they're going. This one's coming up. This one we're talking about now. $57 and change. This is done in sterling silver with a pyramiding, almost like a pyramid diamond cutting all the way around that bezel. Sizes 6 through 10, big, gorgeous index finger, middle finger. You go into any Tony department store or boutique right now, and in the cases with the velvet busts on the cushions for fortunes and fortunes are huge, ginormous rings. And yet, normally you could go out into retail and pay this price for a big, fake, plastic, acrylic, resin fashion stone. This is a 1 inch from top to bottom, absolutely all pure, smoky quartz stone that has been then given a domed, huge, high and mighty presence, and then set huge, almost medieval chic Renaissance style in this pyramid faceting, all of that silver. And then, of course, what you're getting in bold and breadth on the top of your finger, you're getting in really delicate, demure tapering on the underside. Brand new, huge look. By the way, sidebar, if you're going through a depressive moment, having some negative thoughts or can't get over the guy, smoky quartz is great for all of that. Just want you girls to know. It really, I'm telling you, I've done my research. Because, you know, I've had some things, some junk, you know, not such good stuff. I need negative energy to be gone. This is brand new. We'll also tell you, too, loving the Big Bonanza silver sale price for all natural gemstone in a really cool doublet ring that I have to say was one of my hugest picks when I met with our buyers, and I'm so thrilled it made it into the show. QVC.com is where we take you for all sorts of shopping on this 24-hour big event day, which thank goodness to the 4 Irishmen who hit it big, unlike any others in North America, for a silver strike that brings us now today, on this very day, when it happened back in 1873. Items that we're not going to have time for on the day to show you, but we wanted to give you a quick sneak peek at them because these have not only 3 easy payments, but free shipping and handling. So they're supreme ways to shop on a budget and yet get some of the most gorgeous looks in sterling silver, from gemstone to texture to pearl. Oh my, it's all there. And we're going to be talking a lot throughout these 2 hours about the 5 biggest trends for spring summer. But first, wow, are you ready? Because we are. Over 7,000 spoken for since midnight, more sterling silver, and the weight of which is so stunning. The price really is unbelievable and far more akin to what you're seeing in the retail value on your screen. This is a Khaleesi. I tell you, when we pick one watch for the day, the only one you'll see on the day, and when it has to be a today special value worthy look and value, this is not a backup singer or a supporting actor or a fifth string on the bench. This is the star, from a man who learned about making timepieces in Italy, from a man who even earlier today has mentioned several times he's probably never brought us a watch with this much sterling before in your history here at the Q.
That's
okay.
true.
First the handshake and then stop.
Yeah,
Give me
no,
the hug.
I'll bet. How you doing,
Good to see you,
Shawn?
Mr. Robert Elizondo.
Good to see you too.
This is extraordinary. First of all, guys, I'll tell you right now, 3 easy payments is the way to go.
Yeah.
Second of all, guys, I'm wearing the white, but we have a choice that has a big story to it as well, and we'll get there when we get there. Cushion-shaped bezel. White face or blue, you'll see in a second. Date window, amazing. And then, of course, what makes it so status, that tremendous Panther link that gives it that bracelet watch feel, tremendously oversized. And guys, going down here to the bust so we can see the blue choice, all of this is done in sterling silver. The whole thing is solid sterling. Real quick, the blue, I just want so you all can see that, because this was a big get for us. Robert brought us a face option in blue. Italian Vogue, Elle, they're all doing men's and women's Submariner status link watches done with the blue, gorgeous marine face. So this was huge for us. We didn't bring as many in the blue. You're loving it. And in our Steel by Design line, whenever we do blue faces on our watches, cannot keep them in stock. Wow, is this special today?
Yeah, so much fun. You know, we really like to play with scale when we go to design these timepieces. And let me tell you, Shawn, that the bar keeps getting set higher and higher on the big silver event days for us, because we've brought some really great pieces in the past few years. This one today, I think, is so outstanding. You know, we took that motif that's so familiar to us, the Panther link with the cushion-shaped case, and we really tweaked that scale. We brought it up to really some extraordinary look there with a bold statement feel to it. You know, and it's not just in the breadth or the width of this piece, but it's in the depth of those Panther links. You really see the puffiness of them, which I think really brings the dimension out. You see the gleam of the sterling silver. And by the way, you know, a lot of times at Khaleesi we play with texture, some oxidized looks. Today it's all about that gleaming, shining, brilliant, super clean look, whether you go with that indigo blue, which is fantastic.
Oh, extraordinary.
First time we've ever done that in the enamel, or the crisp white. And they're both fantastic because we used the enamel dial. This is a baked enamel finish, so the numbers just jump off those dials.
And thanks for the date window, by the way. I know it sounds so silly, but oh my gosh, this is the every watch, and this is the every watch that you wear with like your great dark denim, but also your power suit. And I'll tell you, what I think is extraordinary, other than the 3 easy payments and the fact that as an only watch on the day, this is the star.
The star.
She is draped and laden and overwhelmed. Excuse me, as I'm choking on my own words, overwhelmed with silver. There's so much silver here. If you could feel this watch and hold it in the crevice in the palm of your hand, this is the most delightful, delicious, hefty piece of timepiece. And I will also note to you, because I know you and I have worked together several times, your watches are beautiful. You've been doing this for over 20 years. You learned watchmaking in Italy, but because you're a 5th generation Arizonian, we do typically see a lot of texture, even sometimes gemstone in your watches. This is clean, sleek, modern, contemporary status.
Absolutely. You know, we let the color on the dial do all of the talking for that pop and it's looked great today to see it combined with all of the colors on the set here, that whether it's the gemstones, you know, the colored clothing going into spring, so much fun, whether you go with the crisp white or that gorgeous indigo blue. You know, really something that we haven't seen before in Ecclesi.
So terrific. Such a big wow. So much sterling. Slightly oversized, so it doesn't look dainty and demure and old school like 1985. It has a real presence to it, and all of that presence is reflective and on fire with the white hot of sterling. We're going to come back and show you a couple things before we take a call. Blue is very popular, but not as robust in terms of our number and quantity and inventory as the white.
Right.
I will tell you right here too, blue is also as much a neutral as your white. This is the box that it comes in, 10-year warranty, absolute beautiful gifting timepiece. And want to just tell you, in addition to all the things that you know and love about Ecclesi, stainless steel case back, Japanese quartz movement. I want to show you how adjustable it is, because you're not going to the fine jeweler to have them do itsy bitsy screwing out of the links.
Right.
These do the work for you at home. The fold
Instant
over
gratification.
deployment.
Yeah,
so two links
great.
come out, so that makes it adjustable from scrawny wrist size 6-inch, which is what I have, all the way up to 7.5 inches. Which is what I've done. I took both out.
That adds great flexibility to all of our bracelet watches, Shawn. And not only does it come with those 2 additional clasps that you can take on or off, but you can actually acquire more clasps from Ecclesi by contacting us through QVC. So no one's left out of the party here. We can really reach any wrist size. And the beauty of this watch, as you can see on all the lovely ladies here today, is that it's going to look great on the scrawniest of wrists.
That's what I've got.
You know, to any wrist size. You know, because that panther, that cushion, soft edges, that's what it's all about. You know, you can bring the scale up, but you don't want to make it overwhelming or too manly or too sporty. We don't want to forget here that this is a precious metal. This is sterling silver. We want to celebrate what that's all about. We want to celebrate the jewelry processes. This is all handmade the same way any Panther Link jewelry would be done, with that solid case and that solid link.
I
You
just
can
can't get
feel
over it.
You can hear it, you can see it. It's got all of the quality of design and manufacturing.
Okay, so I just have to show you guys this as well, because I just think it's extraordinary. The amount of silver here, it should far smoke the Today Special Value price. We're at 1/4 inch, that case, just in terms of its width. So everything around top to bottom, there's no leather band here. This is all done in that sterling. We're going to go to the phones. This is your new timepiece for spring, for summer, and then with the chubbiest of cashmeres into winter again later this year. It's Annabelle. She's calling in from Louisiana. Annabelle, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm so excited to get this watch. I'm a fan of Ecclesi watches. I have some from years ago. The sterling silver is just wonderful. The different chains, the different bezels that you offer.
Sure.
And this is a wow of a watch. I mean,
Isn't it?
I bought the blue one because it's so denim friendly, you know.
So
and
great, yeah.
Isn't it cool?
And before it sells out, I wanted to hurry up and get it.
Hey, quick thinking there,
Good
Annabelle.
idea, Annabelle, because, you know, we didn't bring in quite as many of that beautiful indigo blue as the white. But, you know, the great thing, since you have purchased or collected Ecclesi watches in the past, you're going to see that this one is really stepping out for us. That we've really taken it and pushed it forward with this big, bold look, the big Panther Link. You know, we really like to delve into a lot of different looks at Ecclesi. We like to kind of play with different textures. Today, it's all about that gleaming, that panther, the big cushion. So I think that you'll be really happy with this addition to your collection.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so, too.
Annabelle, you mentioned that you have a lot of Ecclesi watches, and I just have to say, as a follow-up to that Robert makes beautiful timepieces. But I have to say, if you're a collector of his stuff, I really feel like this is a much more pared-down, sleeker, very status contemporary look, and yet contemporary classic for his line. So I'm tickled that you're getting it.
Oh, I'm excited too.
Good.
His. Not only that, it's the watch itself, the quality of the watch. I mean, they last for. I have some that, like I said, with the multi-strand color bands, leather bands that I've had for years.
That's great. Well, that's what we, you know, Annabelle, we can bring you the look, we can bring you the price, but we've got to bring the quality, and we have to bring a company that stands behind the product. Whether it's QVC or Ecclesi, we're there for you. Whether it's your past collection or for this brand new purchase today, I think you'll be happy.
Oh, well, thank you so much for bringing it to us.
Oh,
Good
Annabelle,
deal.
thanks for your call. Very
Okay.
happy Monday to you, and a great big Bonanza Silver
Same
Day.
to you. It was a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Elizondo.
Thank you,
Aw.
Annabelle.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's our today's special value. It is on 3 easy payments. It is your watch for the season we're in, the season we're going into. You can go to every fine jewelry store in the world and get that whole very classic status Submariner, and they cost thousands. This is all sterling silver from the man who learned the art of keeping time in Italia. You are an absolute genius.
Thank
You
you,
are our
Great to
star
be
of
here
the
with you.
day. And
So
it's
much
a
fun.
big day at that, so we thank
Yes, it
you.
is.
We thank you. Guys, in addition to our today's special value, we've got gorgeous coming up in these 3/4 of 2 hours are all brand new. So pretty much the entire almost show, barring 1 or 2 items, is brand new with me. And I'll tell you right now, in addition to that, we've got all sale prices. It was $18.73. I don't know why I'm talking like that. And 4 Irishmen hit the largest silver strike in North America in Virginia City, Nevada. And God bless those men, because ladies, since then, we've never looked so good. This is something we're not going to have enough time to present, but it's from Ross Simons. Their sterling bold gemstone flower ring. Are you seeing a theme here? Bold, bold rings. Flower rings. Flower earrings, flower everything, and everything done oversized. 2 easy payments, and yes, you are seeing faceted gemstones in the, what do they call the things in the middle of the flower? The stamen? Is that what that's called? I may have just made that up. Speaking of a flower, here is how we started the show. We started with 2,200 of these earrings, 400 remaining. I will tell you the prices go up at midnight. I'll also tell you guys that right there is all carved black mother of pearl, which is very difficult to carve to get the color consistency. They're brand spanking new, and they're all basket set in that solid sterling. I'm wearing them. I just think they're dynamite. So, Michael O'Connor, our style correspondent. How are you, buddy?
Thanks, Shawn.
So Michael and I are going to be bringing you guys, where am I looking? I'm not really, to the left and right, to my other left, here and here. Hi. Wow, that was frightening, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to go through training later. So coming up later, Michael, don't go anywhere. Michael and I are going to be bringing you something called the Evil Eye, but done in enamel and diamonds. And there's a whole big story behind the Greek Evil Eye that I love, and is very special to him as well. So I thought I would mention it before we go to Michael for, are you styling us for red carpet or something?
I am. I'm styling you for red carpet. And have you always loved the look of 50s and 60s, that Jackie Kennedy, Grace Kelly look? Well, you can get that look too. Remember, keep your makeup a little on the bold side, bat eyes, cat eyes, they are all in. And then keep your jewelry very simple and classic, like these beautiful pieces here, very simple classic earrings that you're seeing here. And then on the wrist, always a great bracelet, followed by a bold cocktail ring. And those are the things that you really need. So if you're looking for these must-haves, you can check them out at QVC.com.
All right, everybody. So here's the information on the ring that Michael was just talking to you about and showing you. How gorgeous is that? Want to show you something gorgeous coming up in our 2 hours together. It is a necklace that is that whole all vogue trend of the bib waterfall necklace. And yet it almost looks like fashion forward has just taken a trip to Tasco, Mexico, because as a brand new on our day, you're getting over 25 grams of silver in teardrop raindrop shapes that are one within another, and they all dangle charm style from a gorgeous necklace. So think about spring and summer open necklines, and on 3 easy payments, that is going to be a beautiful statement piece. You know, one of the big things that we love about going forward into spring summer is, you know, we're shedding the layers. The necklines are coming down from like oppressively like, you know, turtleneck and scarfy to opening it up. And when we open up, we give ourselves a canvas to do something down here. So speaking of, this is all handmade in Bali. It's abalone shell. You're not seeing it now, but you will later. And I'll just tell you, it's a very special piece. That's not only a buyer's pick, but my pick. So stick around because it's on Easy Pay. We don't have a lot in our show that's on Easy Pay. Let's talk about the angle of the dangle. Because is this darling or what? And by the way, this is brand new. So again, A lot, if not most of our 2 hours together is going to be spent really journeying through the biggest trends going on right now in jewelry, but fashion looks done in precious metals. Look at this. We're looking at over 25 grams of silver. This is made in Italy. When Italians do silver, you know there's something good because they normally only hang out in Goldville. Each and every single one of these teardrop, raindrop shapes is done one within another. Do you see that? The baby bear on top and then the biggie bear on bottom. So there's a layering going on. In addition to that, you have a hammering that creates almost like a faceting in the metal that gives you tremendous light play. And thirdly, let me show you why I love, and by the way, it's 18 inches, but with that drop, you're getting about 2 3/8 inches coming off of the furthest and longest of the dangles in the bib because they're all graduated. This is what I love about this necklace. The movement is extraordinary. As you move, it moves. Open collared shirt and a pair of jeans, done. Strapless or spaghetti strap sundress, done. Oh, by the way, when you're done doing the colors for the season and which all of the colors that you wear with it pop through because of it, because all of those sweet raindrops and teardrops are all open work. Look at even now before we hit spring colors and summer colors, the darks of aubergine eggplants and the black velvets and the charcoal twin set that you wear out of cashmere. This is one of those statement pieces. And I love statement pieces because I think they are a huge moniker for a truly confident woman. There is so much silver here for the price that at under $80, when you can see the retail value on your screen, you're going to see it here in a second. And I have to tell you, there is this tremendously romantic feminine swag that happens around the neckline with this. And the other really cool thing is made in Italy, but Italian women are incredibly chic. They also know great style. This would be oppressive and look like costume jewelry if each one of those precious hammered sterling raindrop teardrops went all the way around the back of the necklace. It doesn't. From about halfway up the beginning of the bib, you get a very delicate fine Rolo necklace. So it really is just like this sweet waterfall curtain that just hangs right in the center of the décolleté. It's very angular and vertical, so it's so slenderizing. And just about every scoop neck and V neck and open neck and no neck, because we're going to strapless for weddings, tops, would look darling with this. And again, you're getting almost 26 grams of silver. I think this would be even great with animal prints. You know, I would never be afraid to do something really exotic with textures and tweeds and animal prints now before we are out of this season, which is very fall winter. I love that. The window of Barney's New York, you would so see this. You would so see something this big in this museum and yet this delicate because of the open work here. If they were all solid, I think it would be a bit heavy and a bit much on the eye. This is just one of those really extraordinarily sculptor type pieces, and yet, the weight on the neck is so delightful and so airy. It's really like the necklace version of a charm bracelet. So $79 and change. We've done 3 easy payments on this. You can see on your screen, and that's really lovely. And also, too, I have to say, as I flip it around and show you, when it flips, if they flip, doesn't matter. Hammered beautifully, very texturally, very Tosco from either side of those teardrop raindrops. So again, another big trend that we're seeing going into spring, summer is not only the big, bold, but the bib. Lots of movement, lots of charms. And if you don't like to wear patterns, if you're not into polka dots and plaids and all that good stuff, this is a great way to add visual interest and romanticism to the outfit, even if on some days it's a tank and a tee. Oh, the evil eye, which we call the mati in Greek. But they have it in Turkey, and they have it all throughout the Mediterranean and throughout Israel. Anyway, guys, I will tell you right now, the evil eye is coming up, and for the very first time ever in our Affinity Diamond line, we have done it in diamond. And that is good luck. It's under $65. I lobbied and prayed and begged our buyers to put that in our show. It's the only evil eye on the day. My best friends live in Greece. I will show you my own evil eyes, and I have 2 of them. But it's definitely akin to wearing a cross or an angel. So that's coming up. This is something that close to 500 have already been ordered. It's brand new, and it's our only artisan crafted handmade piece in the 2 hours. And Peyton Kelly is going to join us because the story woven here And I guess we're moving on. Okay, we're moving on. You guys are killing me here. This is new today, already incredibly popular. It is a ring. It is a ring done in almost 3 3/4 carats of gemstone. Clear quartz or amethyst. It's brand new today. It's under $60. And Orpaz is our sterling line, all made in Israel. You're going to see it in about 20 minutes. All right, who's up in the control room? Who is this? I'm dying. All right, guys, so this is it is our most affordable way in the show to pick something up today. And if you're picking up anything in the show or on the day, get rid of the goopy creams, no more polishing cloths. It's over and done with. That's too much work and it gets under your nails. This gorgeous chic clutch of a jewelry storage case, that's really a two-in-one, is how you're now storing your sterling silver so it doesn't get black and tarnished like that. Would you rather wear that? Or would you rather wear that? And believe it or not, this is something that happens over time to sterling, but this is something that for up to 50 years, if you just store all of your earrings and your blings and your things and your bracelets in it, won't. It's from Preserve. It is the only jewelry organizer on the day, and we've got some colors to bring to you right now. We've got the purple, we've got the green, we've got the white. Right here is what we call our giraffe, and this is our tiger. And here are a couple stories. These are all new colors of the jewelry organizer that you're seeing here that sold out when it debuted in October, our Creed event last year. You loved it so much, we brought it back. Now, why do you love it? Well, A, on the outside, it's gorgeous, and there's a whole medallion of gemstone jewel right there, of course, faux. But then as you open it up, you have the opportunity to store for up to 50 years, tarnish-free, 300 pieces of jewelry. From rings and things with 2 ring bars, zippered compartments, there are 25 in total in the Biggie Bear to take your earrings, your dangles. You can even put gold or gemstones or pearls in here. It will not hurt it. It being the carbon flex zorb liner. That is what's keeping everything tarnish free for up to 50 years. Put your turquoise, put your Tosco, doesn't matter, put your Today Special Value, because that one would be a beast of burden to polish if it gets tarnished. But all the way up here, when we finally do get up here, is this. On the inside is your little travel preserve. This is the baby bear that you take on spring break and the cruise and the trips. You pop it in your tote bag or your gym bag, and you have equally about 4 compartments, another ring bar, compartments for all of your bracelets, super cubes and panther links, and all sorts of intricate details that imagine if they got tarnished, how difficult and time consuming it would be to have to polish it before you wear it. So this is a jewelry organizer, the only one on the day, that sold out in other colors when it debuted last year. I believe it was October for Creed. You love it so much that we brought it back now in debut colors that really represent the look and feel for spring and summer. Look at the purple. By the way, you're keeping this not only in your closet, but you're keeping this in your bathroom. 600 of these spoken for. You're keeping this in your bathroom because this is how you're storing your jewelry, but because of the baby bear wallet inside, it's also how you're traveling with your jewelry. Up to 50 years tarnish free, and it's $17.80. Study abroad, you know, if you've got a daughter going on study abroad, this is what you give her. If you're taking your own trips, or you've got a birthday coming up for someone, or a graduation gift for the her in your life, Mother's Day, are you kidding? If she loves sterling, buy her something incredibly new and trending on the day from one of our shows, put it in the preserve, and then, of course, oh my gosh, give that as the gift with a big old bow. It's so practical. It's so chic. It's so fantastic in terms of its storage, because now you're keeping all of your jewelry, all 300 pieces. And even what I love is the ring bar. Where's my little zippered compartment? It's a double zip ring bar. You open this up, all of your rings and things snap on and off, and look at the number you can store in here. And you don't have to worry about other metals like gold or steel by design. This is obviously catered towards sterling and the whole idea of anti-tarnish, but really this becomes your all-in-one jewelry storage case. So big and small for that price, $17. Sold out in October when we had our creed. Decided you loved it so much that we would bring it back on this day in new colors for spring summer. And I'll tell you, it is our only jewelry organizer on the day. The Hershey Kiss. I have such a cute story to tell you about this that I'm stealing from Jane Tracy. The Hershey Kiss is coming up. It is the only day it will ever be presented on air. Doesn't matter. This is it. And by the way, it's on 2 Easy Pay. And if you have a sweet little someone in your life, in particular somebody who might be a little young and young at heart, how darling. I have a great story to tell you that Jane Tracy is picking this up for someone special in her life, and hopefully that person won't be watching, so maybe I should not use names. QVC.com is a great way to shop the items that are going lickety-split fast. And I mean fast, and not many left to go around. Today is a big day. It's the big Bonanza Silver Strike that hit on March 1st in 1873. And in honor of it, we bring you an entire day of gorgeous looks in sterling silver, some old classics, but most of my show is brand spanking new, all on sale. We're about to debut coming up a brand new chain from Italy called the Trilli. It's so precious and frilly, and it's done all in sterling silver. So if you're a lover of all things sterling, you're looking for a great hot new chain to add to your wardrobe, this one has such movement because these are all multi-links that move. You want to touch it as much as look at it because of the sparkle. So that's from Italy, and that's coming up. These are right now. So we're going to talk about new, because these are. And these are, by the way, probably one of the biggest trends going on in jewelry right now. And certainly when we talk about the top 5 trends, one of them is the hoop. But not just a hoop anymore. We really need to reinvent it and do something different, because we all by now have a hoop. First of all, I will tell you we've got 2 sizes here, 2-inch and 1.5-inch. And the 1.5-inch is by far and away the most popular and the most limited. $29 makes this the most affordable piece of sterling jewelry in our 2 hours together. And by the way, at under $30, we love the amount of sterling that you're getting. This is twisted. Can we go real close? Because you'll see it's twisted like the lines and the ridges you get on licorice, or like the ribbon candy that you see on your bedside table when you're a kid over Christmas time. And the beauty to these is you are getting a tremendous amount of sterling presence next to the face, as if someone were holding a mirror next to your face for reflectivity. All of that, but then twisted ever so femininely and gracefully. And yet it's done in a tubing, so this is not a flat piece of sheet metal that's then twisted. This is a 360-degree tubular twist. And I'll tell you right now, and I'm about to put these on in the big, because big is everywhere. This is your new work hoop. This is your summer dress hoop. This is your dressed-up wedding hoop. And why do I say that? Because whenever you take the white hot metal that's so reflective like sterling, and you give it a little twist and a shimmy, and you give it extra sparkle because now you've got twist and shimmy, now suddenly you've got something that you can wear dressy, not just casual. The big, I think, is bodacious. And all of that you're seeing there, guys, is all sterling, new today. Now, I'll just tell you, I like the big because I like the feel next to the face. I wouldn't wear the big with the big, so I wouldn't normally wear that, but I just think that if you've got short hair, if you're doing low-slung ponytail or headband, you don't need a lot of other jewelry. You could wear these with a tank top, like a Packet 5 that you got at the Costco, and a great pair of denim jeans, and a cool belt, and a cute little flip-flop. But that is a great look. And can you see how from afar, the way they've kind of done like this to the silver, they've twisted it in that tubing? It has, I liken it to licorice because it has a really, even from afar, neat, gorgeous, light play texture look to it. And they're brand new. This is not an earring that you've seen before. If you have kind of the old school hoop in your arsenal and you're looking for something fresh and new, gorgeous way to go. Because there's something a little bit, I think, more frilly and feminine about it. But yet there's also a classicness to it, kind of a class actness to it. Because like the twist knot and other twists in fabric and clothing and jewelry history, you know, this is a great silhouette that's timeless for all times. And yet the big, seen here, 2 inches, look at how the drop sits perfectly at the bottom of her jawline. So feminine. Love the sterling there. It's like a makeup mirror hanging next to your face. You're loving the 1.5. 500 of these now spoken for. 1.5 is our more limited. We're going to go to Alice on the phones because it's a big, big day, and we want to talk to all of our sterling silver fans. Alice from Missouri, how are you, girl?
How are you, Shawn?
I'm really good. What are you picking up?
I got the twisted hoops and the 2-inch.
Oh, nice. So like me, you like the little bit bolder, bigger ones.
Oh, yeah, I like the big bowl ones.
I'm totally with you. I just think most of us have the old school demure play it safe hoop. So as a big new on a big, big special all sale day, I'm all about for that price, just get the bigger one. That's how I feel, because I just think it's a really step out of the box, fun, slightly larger way to go.
Also, I got a question. They're not pulling on the ears.
No. Can I just tell you something, Alice? I have atrocious ear lobe hole issues. We won't go into it now. It's not really graceful to talk about on air. But I can't wear heavy earrings.
Me neither.
There's a drag thing that goes on.
Yeah, me too.
These are tubing. So just so you know, tubing is all of that precious metal on the outside, but it's hollow on the inside. So it just feels like a breath of fresh air on the ear.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Shawn, you're doing a beautiful job.
Oh, thanks. That's so nice. Stick around. We've got special and special coming up. Oh, and this. So good.
I love watching you.
Thanks. How's Missouri?
It's getting better.
Good.
We didn't get a lot of snow, and it's warm. It's been kind of warm lately, about in the 50s.
That's great. Well, hey, we're getting snow here, so enjoy Sunnyside, Missouri, because if you were here, you'd be bundling up for the next snowstorm.
Oh, it's going to get better.
I know. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Alice. Who cares what it's doing outside? When you have all sterling sale, all on sale. Did I just say that twice? That was a little redundant. When you have all sterling silver, all on sale, all day long, how do we love that? So much. So coming up, we have 5 minutes to go before we get to our hot pick on the day. And it's not just one, but one of them. And I have to tell you, really extraordinary. We've taken mixed media, we've taken 5 cords of black leather, we've then hand knotted and floated sterling orbs on them, big and small, but the best part is some are high polish, some are diamond finish or diamond dusted, if you will, like an Illustra finish, pave style, in 14 karat rose, yellow, and even a black rhodium plating. Brand spanking new, so industrial meets chic, and on 2 easy payments and under $50, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous.
Hey, doll.
I got to kiss you on this side. Because the man from LA, from all things red carpet, knows what it is to be wearing a Madonna microphone. And it's getting
When I wear my Madonna microphone, I'm the same way.
Seriously, Michael O'Connor joins us. If you've been watching throughout the day, you know that he comes to us from LA, where he works the red carpets, and for over 23 years, he's really been a huge thrust in style and being a style correspondent. So you're going to be out in LA later this week, and we'll get to that when we get to that, but can we talk about that?
This is so red carpet. I love it. You actually, I don't know if you just saw what I was talking about, this whole idea of this 50s, 60s, real glamorous chic coming back, that kind of Jackie Kennedy, that really kind of big cocktail ring is so popular right now. You're going to see a lot of that on the red carpet, and you've got this gorgeous ring here. And can I just say, 1 carat, $138.12.
These are all diamonds that
Yeah.
you're seeing, guys. Black and white diamonds, a total 1 carat. Tell you right now, this is our biggest markdown in the show. Markdown over $80, set in sterling, and very limited. And when it's gone, it is not coming back. Size 11 only. Don't be afraid of the big. It's a great size with which to wear on an index or a middle finger. And we have less than 200 of these to go around, and that's all diamonds for that price.
Absolutely. That is really a great point, because I think sometimes when people look at the price, they say, well, that can't be diamonds. Or if they see black, they're like, well, that can't be diamonds. These are all diamonds. These are all natural diamonds as well. The thing that you should know is that when you're looking at the white diamonds in diamond jewelry by Affinity, you are seeing near colorless stones. And that's important because they are set into sterling silver. Sterling silver is, of course, a naturally white metal. With the black diamonds that you're seeing, and I think that that is so fashionable and so hot right now, the black diamonds are from the Skylit Diamond Collection. They are diamonds, again, natural diamonds, but we've taken them out of the earth, and they may not have been black when we took them out of the earth, but we brought out the beautiful color that Mother Nature would have intended them to be. So you've got that gorgeous black color and that icy white, look at that icy white contrast.
You guys, look at the cushion shape on this, the rounded corners that are so soft. They're all set in sterling, which is how diamonds become affordable. This is not white gold or platinum, and you're getting a carat of them, and we have about 100 of these left to go around, and when it's gone, it will never come back, and it's marked down $80.
And quick point, it is not just only to make the diamonds, to make the diamond ring much more affordable. It really is the way diamonds were set in the 1800s. It's a precious metal.
Oh, so beautiful. And I love the black-white story. Gosh, that's so vintage, that's so heirloom. I could so see this on someone, so walking down the red carpet, so for the Academy Awards.
Without a doubt.
Which, by the way, you're going
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, LA. He's doing all this correspondenting for the Academy Awards that are on Sunday. And then, of course, he's doing all sorts of very red carpet-worthy stuff for us here at QVC, because on Friday and Saturday, myself, Lisa Robertson, Mary Beth Rowe, going out to the big Los Angeles for 2 big Oscar-related shows. Close to 700 spoken for in our brand new today, almost 3 3/4 carat gemstone ring for that price. 3 easy payments and a big Bonanza silver sale price that's way marked down from the retail value. That's all sterling silver made in Israel. And it's your choice of the clear quartz or of the amethyst for February. All right, so it's a hot pick on the day. I'm thrilled with it for the number one reason, because I'm all about function over fashion first and foremost. There's your magnet. So if you're single, or sometimes single, or if he travels a lot, or you have fake nails like me and you can never get the lobster claw closed, you never have to again. This is a bracelet, guys, which has a big story to it. Let's start with basics. This is forecasted to be one of our best sellers. It's a big brand new, so it represents one of the big trends going forward. Very industrial chic, mixed media. You are looking at 5 black leather cords, hand knotted around orbs of sterling. Big orbs and baby orbs. And when you see colors that don't look like sterling, I'll tell you what's over the sterling. We've taken sterling in this case, and we've diamond dusted or pave finished 14 karat yellow gold over the sterling, 14 karat rose gold over the sterling. And that, my friends, is black rhodium over the sterling. This is our only leather bracelet on the day, and you're choosing it in 2 sizes. We have the larger, which actually is a little twisted here, so let me take it off for you. Here, let me take this one off and put this one on. We have the larger, which is 8 inches, and then of course we also have the shorter, which is 7 1/4, which I've chosen to wear. 600 of these have been spoken for, and this is what I think is so magnificent about this. You know, this is one of those must-have picks for the day. This is one of those really cool mixing of medias that I almost feel like you would see this piece in a museum store, like a contemporary museum of art store after you got done looking at some of the really cool traveling exhibits, because this is true sculpture. And yet it's truly light as a feather on the wrist and incredibly soft and interesting on the eye. These sweet little geometric orbs that look like little planets. I'm wearing it, so I'll just show you what it looks like when you put it on, which is the way that the leather splays out. Does something very delicate, but also something a little edgy. Love the way they all kind of almost twist tie in back to that magnet closure, which just makes it so easy to pop on and off. And I love the idea that tricolor means, guys, you can wear this, and what a great big bold look that is, the way it splays open, and yet it's all open work, so you're not feeling like it's too heavy on the wrist. It feels like nothing. And you can wear this with your rose golds. You can wear this with your yellow golds. You could layer in a beautiful yellow gold roller bracelet. You could wear a sterling high polished silver bangle. If you have a rose gold ring with a great kind of smoky quartz gemstone in it, you could wear that with this. Suddenly this builds out and really kind of explodes the possibilities. And yet at the end of the day, I just think it has a very, very, very fashion-forward, really edgy look to it. And it's just so tremendously comfortable. So really a big bright star on our day. And you're going to see it on the gals because you can wear this in so many ways. You can even wear 2, pick up the 7 1/4 and the 8 inch and do a whole kind of encrusted thing, because layering up the sleeve and up the arm is great for spring summer. But spring summer really is about that trend called arm candy. Because obviously we're not wearing long sleeves. We've got the 3/4 and the elbow and the short sleeve and the spaghetti strap. So really the jewelry we're showing off is the jewelry that is on the part of our body where we're not covered up anymore. And the way we've scattered this, and keep in mind too, you know, sterling is gorgeous and high polish in some of those smaller beads and in that magnetic clasp. But what I love is all of the different mixed media that we've blended here. Cool leather jacket, great denim jeans, velvet blazer or satin little shishi kind of black silk slip dress. This could go so many different ways. And I say that too because we've taken something very deconstructed and almost biker, like black leather. Then we've married it with something very posh and upscale. Gold, rose gold, yellow gold, and the true Uber Luxe, which is black rhodium. And I don't know if we can go in any closer, but the finish on here, if you're familiar with our, thank you so much, that is awesome. If you're familiar with our Illustra finish, do you see that almost diamond dusting? It gives that little sparkling and that faceting to that bead. That creates a satin and a matte. There's kind of a high polish and a buffed, chiseled play to this. So the light hits each one of these beads differently, and I just think it's so interesting to look at. And I love the idea of picking up, excuse me, sorry about that. I love the idea of picking up more than one. Over 1,000 now of these ordered. It is our only leather bracelet on the day. And real quick, I'm just going to put on the slightly bigger one so you can see the drop and the drape in the fall. Look at that. Like, I would so, if you could, pick up more than one in the smaller size, which I'm wearing right here, and one in the larger size. And you see what happens? The magnets hold themselves together. So you never have to worry about one traveling all the way up your arm and one staying down here. So now you have just a slightly chunkier look, but feels like nothing on the arm. Would so love this with kind of like a cute little denim jumper and a great black ballet flat, but would so also love to see this with silver and leopards and zebra prints and something really kind of chic and downtown. Marion is in Maine. She's calling in for our new hot pick on the day. Marion, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm really, really good. What are you picking up in these 2 hours with me?
I just picked up the 7 1/4 sterling leather and bead.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. What do you think of it? Because I have to be honest, we don't do, traditionally on big days like this, or really at large, we don't do a lot of mixed media and leather cording. We just don't do it a lot. So what are you thinking of it?
Well, that's exactly why I'm picking it up, because it's kind of a rare, and it's just, we'll go with anything. There's not a thing you couldn't wear that with.
I know it. I know it.
And I love the magnetic clasp.
So do I.
I do have bracelets with magnetic clasp, and they're absolutely awesome. They do not come apart. That I wouldn't be afraid to buy one at all.
I just think I kind of look at the little clasp and I say, where have you been all my life? I don't even need a lobster claw.
Exactly.
I don't even want to talk about the other guys with the spring ring. It's too hard. This is the way to go.
Exactly. You can just throw that on in a hurry. You don't have to worry. Just go with anything that you own.
Oh, I think you're going to get so many compliments on it. It's so fresh, it's so modern, it's so lightweight, it's so fun, and so much versatility with the colors of beads that you're getting there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you'll just wear it with every doggone thing.
I'm also going to pick up the necklace that's coming up. That's
Cool.
very different little links in it.
Oh, yes, the brand new chain from Italia.
Yes.
Hold that thought, Marianne.
I'm going to get that.
Look at this. Oh, there's just such a fairy tale little story to this baby.
Yeah, I've already got it. Actually, I already ordered it on 18-inch. So.
I am so pleased. Stick around, everybody. This is coming up in 3 lengths. Marion, we're so tickled that you're with us on this big day.
You're an excellent host. You're very enthused all the time.
That is one way to put it, Marion. A lot of people probably wouldn't put it that way. They might just say hyper and spastic, but I appreciate you being very graceful and sensitive to my feelings.
No, I wouldn't call you hyper at all. You're just very enthused, and you're very involved, and you like what you're doing.
Oh, thanks. Well, you know what? You are very right. I cannot lie. I love what I'm doing, so thanks. Well, have a great day. Keep watching. We have still an hour to go and tons of brand new, including the chain that it sounds like you've already gotten, so stick around.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank
Thanks,
you so
Marion.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Awesome, fresh, contemporary. Love the kind of interjection of leather there into fine jewelry, which is very unexpected. Love that juxtapose of kind of old and new. Over 1,600 of our hot picks spoken for that are on 2 easy payments. This is the necklace that Marion has been talking about and was ordering and has now, I think, picked up. It is our brand spanking new chain out of Italy. When the Italians do silver, you know it's something special. And it's a new kind of chain that has all of these sweet itsy-bitsy little Rolo links attached to a center core of chain. So there's so much movement there, positively fresh and refreshing. So $43 to $51, 3 lengths to choose from, and it's brand spanking new. Our today's special value is from Eclisi, which means eclipse in Italian. The white face we love, the blue is not as rich in inventory because we brought in fewer but knew you would love it. You're seeing that blue face Submariner marine style in every magazine when it comes to men's and women's watches. And ours here, the Panther Link with the cushion cut face, is all sterling for that price. So a very pared back, sleek, modern silhouette from Roberto, and it's all on the 3 easy payments for under $47. And I'm wearing it, and I mean just the weight and the gorgeousness on the wrist, that is your incredibly status look for spring, summer when it comes to telling time. You'll never be fashionably late again, unless of course you absolutely must be and want to be and think that's a good thing.